All the teammates that we have on my cabinet are doing a fantastic job in making sure they continue to provide those services. They're thinking about how to keep their people healthy and safe. We have a fantastic team here at the state of Nebraska that are working round the clock to be able to address this issue. And Jason's comments just are one example of how we're doing that. So we've got a great team here. We are working this issue with regard to the coronavirus, and Nebraskans can be assured that we have got the best people in the state that are on this. Now, another topic I want to hit upon is agriculture. It is Ag Week here in Nebraska. Now, typically what we would have done on Ag Week is I'd be going around the state highlighting a lot of the great agricultural producers, operations that really make agriculture our state's #1 industry and make us one of the leading agricultural states in the nation. Now, obviously with the coronavirus, that is not going to happen where we're going to go around and visit a lot of different operations for obvious reasons. But I still want to highlight what our state's #1 industry is doing. And so what I have here today is, as I mentioned before, CEO from Green Plains, one of our great ethanol companies, talking about what they are doing to be able to help address this. And Green Plains is just one of the companies that's doing this. So for example, other ethanol companies like Chief or Kappa are also looking to do the same sort of thing to how can they convert their operation to provide the things, the resources that we need here in the state to be able to do that. And when it comes to the ethanol industry, as you can imagine, alcohol can be one of those things. But it's also companies like Brickway Brewery in Omaha, Zach Trimmer. He's also converting his operation to provide alcohol for things like hand sanitizer. So now I'd like to call up Todd Becker, who's the CEO of Green Plains, to talk about what his company is doing to help make sure we have the resources necessary in our state to be able to slow down and combat the spread of coronavirus. Todd?
Thank you, Governor. Thanks for allowing me to speak today. We're excited as well as a company because when we looked at what was happening around the United States and the world, we're seeing a significant reduction in gasoline demand because people are just going to drive less, which will have an impact not only on the farmer but also the Nebraska ethanol industry and agriculture in general. And so we looked around our company and we said to ourselves, what else can we do, at least some small things that we can do to help? And so we have a plant in York, Nebraska that for many years has been producing industrial alcohol to be shipped around the world for cleaners and solvents. And we've kind of looked inside of Nebraska and we said, well, this is one plant today that can make alcohol available to the state and to the country to use in hand sanitizers and other cleaning agents. And so we're happy to announce that tomorrow we will be shipping in partnership, in a public-private partnership with the Nebraska Department of Corrections, we will be shipping our first load of industrial alcohol to the Department of Corrections, and they will then convert that into hand sanitizer for their own use, but also to make sure it gets out in communities across Nebraska so there's no shortages at all, because we make a lot of alcohol in this state, and the ethanol industry and our company as well are there really to solve for some of those things. So while certainly we can see agriculture under pressure for a short period of time while we're dealing with this crisis, these are just some small things that our employees and our company is very proud to do and really help out in the state of Nebraska. We're seeing inquiries from cities nationwide to use ethanol as a base solvent as they try to disinfect streets and communities, and we're starting to look at shipping that as well, and we're working with the state on those things as well. The big thing really is breaking down red tape at the federal level, and that's what the governor and his team was able to do last week to get this product approved for using hand sanitizer, and I think it's just really a great thing for Nebraska agriculture, especially in this week during these tough times. Thank you. Yes, that is true. We're going to donate that. Our employees are very proud of that. We are the largest producer of ethanol in the state, and really across all of our plants across the country. This is one thing that we are looking to do for each and every state that we operate in. And if we can't get that product approved, we'll ship it from Nebraska there as well. So really, this is really going to help. We produce 55 million gallons of industrial alcohol a year at York. It's different than fuel-grade alcohol, so it can be used today, and it is approved today to be used in cleansers and hand sanitizer. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Todd. As I have said, Nebraskans all across the state have been stepping up to meet this challenge, and Green Plains Energy and the other companies I mentioned are great examples of how that's happening. And Todd, I want to say thank you to you and all your folks at Green Plains for the cooperation with the state and donating that alcohol so we can make that hand sanitizer. And again, this is just another example why I'm so proud of Nebraskans. They do the right thing. They step up. They meet the challenges. We work together. And that's how we will get through this public health emergency. We will work through this just like we always do.